threat analysis, enhancing defenses, communication and collaboration. These are the key areas where the MITRE ATT&CK framework proves indispensable to cybersecurity professionals. When dealing with threat analysis, the ATT&CK framework is a crucial tool. It focuses on analyzing and understanding the behavior of advanced persistent threats, APTs, and other cyber threats. The framework provides a comprehensive and constantly updated knowledge base of adversarial tactics, techniques, and procedures, TTPs, all cataloged from real-world observations of cyber attacks. This isn't a theoretical model, it's a practical resource that gives us a clear insight into the methods employed by threat actors in actual scenarios. This understanding subsequently aids in enhancing defenses. Once we have a grasp on the adversary's methods, we're in a position to develop more effective defenses and proactive strategies. By mapping an APT's tactics and techniques onto the attack matrix, we gain a visual representation of the attacker's behavior. This enables us to anticipate potential attack paths and to bolster our defenses accordingly, often halting an attack in its early stages. Finally, the ATT&CK framework fosters communication and collaboration. It establishes a common language for describing attacker behavior, which greatly facilitates communication within a security team and between different organizations. This shared vocabulary enhances the sharing of threat intelligence, allowing us to pool our knowledge and experiences. Consequently, we're able to build a more comprehensive picture of the threats we face and devise stronger, more effective countermeasures. The ATT&CK framework is more than just a tool. It's a critical component in our arsenal for understanding, defending against, and communicating about cyber threats. In the landscape of cyber threats, advanced persistent threats, or APTs, pose significant challenges due to their complexity, longevity, and the severe damage they can inflict. To effectively analyze and mitigate these threats, we can leverage the power of the MITRE ATT&CK framework. The first step in utilizing the ATT&CK framework involves mapping tactics and techniques. The framework provides an extensive catalog of adversary tactics and techniques based on real-world observations. When an APT is detected, we can use the attack matrix to identify the specific tactics and techniques employed by the attackers. This not only provides us with a clear visualization of the attack progression, but also helps us understand the strategic approach of the adversary. By mapping an AP's tactics and techniques within the ATT&CK framework, we gain insights into the attacker's modus operandi. This includes understanding their objectives, their methods to achieve them, and the sequence of actions they tend to follow. This information allows us to anticipate what an attacker might do next and to prepare our defenses accordingly. Once we have identified these tactics and techniques, we can then use this information to enhance our defensive strategy development. By understanding the APT's behavior, objectives, and methods, we can tailor our defenses to counter these specific threats. This might involve strengthening security controls, implementing proactive defenses, or improving detection capabilities to intercept attacks at their early stages. Finally, the ATT&CK framework is crucial in threat intelligence sharing. Providing a common language for describing adversary behavior facilitates effective communication within and across organizations. This shared understanding of threats allows for collaborative learning, meaning organizations can benefit from each other's experiences and insights. By pooling threat intelligence, we can build a more comprehensive picture of the threats we face, leading to more robust defenses and more effective response strategies. The MITRE ATT&CK framework provides an invaluable tool for analyzing APs, enabling us to understand attacker behavior, develop effective defenses, and collaborate on threat intelligence. Analyzing APT with this ATT&CK framework. The key TPs identified. In the analysis, we've identified a list of tactics, techniques, and procedures, TTPs, utilized by the Advanced Persistent Threat APT. These TTPs were identified through thorough investigation and analysis of the attack. Mapping to attack. To understand these TTPs' significance and implications, we have mapped them to the MITRE ATT&CK framework. This framework provides a comprehensive taxonomy of adversary behavior and tactics commonly employed in cyber attacks. By mapping the identified TTPs to attack, we can gain deeper insights into APT's specific techniques. By aligning the TTPs with the ATT&CK framework, we can better understand the attacker's motivations, their methods of intrusion, and the potential impact on our systems and networks. This mapping allows us to establish a clearer picture of the attack landscape and aids in developing effective defensive strategies. Defensive measures implemented. Based on the analysis and mapping of the TTPs to the attack framework, several defensive measures have been implemented. These measures are specifically designed to address the identified TTPs and mitigate the risk posed by the APT. The implemented defensive measures include a combination of proactive and reactive approaches. Proactive measures involve strengthening the organization's overall security posture, such as enhancing network segmentation, implementing stricter access controls, and conducting regular security awareness training for employees. Reactive measures focus on monitoring and detection capabilities to identify and respond to potential APT activities promptly. This includes deploying advanced threat detection systems, employing behavioral analytics, and implementing real-time incident response protocols. Furthermore, the analysis of the TTPs has facilitated the creation of tailored detection rules and signatures to enhance our intrusion detection systems. These rules are specifically crafted to identify patterns and indicators associated with the identified TTPs, thereby improving our ability to detect and respond to APT attacks in a timely manner. By implementing these defensive measures, we aim to fortify our defenses, minimize the impact of the identified TTPs, and increase our resilience against future APT attacks. The ongoing monitoring and continuous improvement of our defensive measures are vital to staying one step ahead of adversaries and ensuring the security and integrity of our systems and data. While the MITRE ATT&CK framework is a powerful tool in cybersecurity, it's important to recognize that it has certain limitations. Framework may not cover all possible TTPs, requires regular updates to stay relevant, and may be complex to implement in some organizations. Firstly, while the attack framework is extensive, it may not cover all possible tactics, techniques, and procedures or TTPs used by adversaries. Cyber threats are continually evolving, with adversaries developing new methods and strategies. Although the attack framework is updated regularly, there is always a possibility that it might not yet include a novel technique used in a recent attack. Secondly, the framework requires regular updates to stay relevant. The world of cyber threats is dynamic, with new vulnerabilities, attack techniques, and defensive measures emerging constantly. Maintaining an up-to-date understanding of the threat landscape using the attack framework means regularly reviewing and updating the framework with new information. Lastly, the attack framework can be complex to implement in some organizations. Understanding and effectively using the framework requires a significant investment in time and resources. It also requires a certain level of cybersecurity knowledge and expertise. Or for some smaller organizations or those without a dedicated cybersecurity team, this could present a challenge. In conclusion, while the attack framework is undeniably valuable, it's essential to be aware of these limitations when using it as part of your cybersecurity strategy. Remember, no single tool or framework can provide complete protection against cyber threats. A robust cybersecurity strategy should involve a combination of tools, frameworks, and practices tailored to the specific needs and risks of the organization.